I'm not kidding when I say this. I make over $100 per hour during some of my classes. I want to give you an example. Hey guys, Gibby here. If you're wanting to make money online and have a secondary income, I have the perfect program for you. It's called Outschool. Outschool is a teaching program that allows you to teach literally anything that you want. And when I say anything, I mean anything. If you want to have a class on Legos, do Legos. If you want to have it on beavers, why not? If you want to have a class on how to change a light bulb, if you want to do Spanish, writing, whatever, you can do that. And you don't even need a bachelor's degree. Now, I've done a lot of different programs in the past that are make money online, right? Paid surveys, VIP kids, freelance work, Fiverr, all these different programs. But let me tell you, Outschool is by far the greatest program that you can be part of. And let me tell you a few reasons why. The first one is, as I mentioned, you can teach literally anything you want. I have classes that are on animals, YouTube, Photoshop, writing, confidence, Spanish, and I'm making other classes about even sports, just having a sports conversation. Now, this has given me the opportunity to not only share my knowledge, but also make a pretty good income and help kids, especially in this time currently in summer, where that, kids aren't in school, they're not learning, and so they're looking for ways to learn. Parents are looking for things for their kids to do, and so Outschool is great for kids. It's also great for teachers like myself, or even if you're not a teacher, just want to share your skills with others, this is a great platform for that. Now, it is a program that is limited to children ages 3 to 18. However, I would say that most of the kids you're going to find are between the ages of 7 and 11, maybe 12 years old. So if you want to make good money, probably gear your classes towards kids that age, as opposed to maybe focusing on either the really young kids or the older kids. Greatest thing about Outschool is you can make as much money as you want. I'm not kidding when I say this. I make over $100 per hour during some of my classes. I want to give you an example. My Photoshop class that I teach is a class that charges $45. It's a 3-week class, 50 minutes a week. So one time per week for 50 minutes. And this class costs $45. So again, $15 per student per week. If I have 10 students taking that class at any given time, that is $150 that I am making every single class period, every single 50 minutes. Now, Outschool is going to take out a pretty significant portion of that. In this case, it's going to be $45. So I'm left with $105. However, that's still a really good amount. And if we take that into an hour, you're looking at about $120 per hour to be teaching that single class. If you need proof of that, here's a screenshot of my receipts that I received for one of my classes recently. Another really cool thing with Outschool is that you're able to set around your own schedule. If you want to teach a class at 11 o'clock at night and can somehow convince students to do that, set it at 11 o'clock p.m. at night. If you want to teach a class from 10 until 11 in the morning, go ahead and do that. The only recommendation I would say to keep in mind is to remember you're going to have a lot of kids on the Pacific and Eastern time zones. So you probably want to do something that's not too early Pacific time, but then also not something that's getting into the evening hours, dinner time and the Eastern time zone. If you do that, you find a nice little medium. I like to teach from about 11 a.m. to about 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Eastern Standard Time. That has been extremely helpful to me. I've seen that I have a lot more participation, a lot more students sign up, and I'm able to fill my classes most of the time when I do that. Here's the catch with Outschool. A lot of people believe that you can just come in, make money, be happy, and go on your way. That's not the case. I would recommend that for the first couple of classes, have really inexpensive fees. $5 for a 30-minute class, $8 for an hour-long class. And the reason why I say that is because reviews matter on Outschool more than any other program I can imagine. Even Fiverr, Amazon, any other program that I've used, reviews matter so much. And so getting those first 10, 15 reviews and making sure they're 4 and 5 star is going to be very crucial for your future success. Now, here's the thing though. You have to be willing to lose a little bit of money up front. And by a little bit of money, I'm not saying you're actually losing money. You're just making less money. And that's because reviews are so important. You needed those initial reviews, and people aren't going to be taking your classes if you don't have those reviews. So get those first 10, 15 reviews. then you can up the cost of your classes. For an example, again, with my Photoshop class, I actually started it at $28, so about $9.75 per class period. And again, it was a 50-minute class over 3 weeks. A lot of parents were willing to pay for that because it was significantly cheaper than any other Photoshop being offered. But then after I got my reviews and I got a good reputation, I was able to bump it up to now the point where it's $45, and I'm able to make $15 per kid per class period, which times 10, that's about $60 difference overall. I will say there are a few drawbacks to Outschool. The first being you need to realize you're going to lose 30%. And that can be really painful at first. But again, when you multiply how many kids you can have in a class, it's still a significant amount of money. If I make $100 in any given class, I get to keep $70. $70 an hour to teach a class is significant income, especially as a secondary income. For not needing a bachelor's degree, not needing any professional training in what you're teaching, as long as you know what you're doing, can present it in a way that students are going to enjoy it, you're able to make that kind of money. The second thing is, it's sort of like YouTube. If you create your own YouTube channel or really anything, a new business, you're going to struggle to fill up your classes at the very beginning. You're going to have to be able to say, okay, I know I have a limit of 10 kids for this, and I know I'm not charging a lot, but I'm going to teach these 3 kids. And then at the end of class, send them an email and ask them, can I please get a good, I'd really appreciate a great review if you love this class. If you can get 2 out of those 3 kids to give you a review, next time you teach that class, you're probably going to get 4 or 5 kids. And then before you know it, you're going to be filling up your classes. Another one of the drawbacks possibly is that there is a lot of competition. Now, again, if you're able to get reviews and you're able to get those reviews quickly and they're able to be 4 and 5-star reviews, then the competition is a non-factor. I'm one of probably 15 or 20 teachers on Outschool who teach Photoshop. I have 0 professional background in it. However, I'd say I'm number 1 or number 2 on filling up my classes on Photoshop, just because I have so many good reviews and I have so many, and I've had so many students take that class that people are more interested in it. It's also lower price than some of the others, which again, charging $45 for 10 students, $450 over 3 weeks. I'm not going to get greedy and try to charge an additional $5 per kid, because I think it might cost me some students, which in the long run is actually going to cost me some money. Another really cool thing that I absolutely love about Outschool is that if you refer people to Outschool and they sign up, they make $100, you actually will get $200 from Outschool. So if I were to refer 10 people and all 10 of those people were to make $100 on it, I would get $2,000 from Outschool, and without having to do anything, as long as they make their $100. And so it's a great platform to share with other people. But when you do that, you can also invite, let's say you do it on social media, you're able to invite their kids to take your class while also inviting their parents to join Outschool. And it's sort of a win-win for everybody. You get to teach their kids get an awesome class, they get into Outschool, and you get a nice little reward for referring them. The last thing about Outschool that I want to say is that I have tried so many different ways of making a secondary income. I've done the surveys, I've done VIP kids, I've tried to do transcriptions, I've done everything out there. Outschool is by far the greatest program I have found, including Fiverr, anything else I've tried. I've tried affiliate marketing. And I'm not saying other people aren't finding success in that, because they are. But for me, and I believe for most people out there, including you, if you check out Outschool, you are going to have an opportunity to make a really nice secondary income on your own schedule, teaching what you want to without needing that degree. So many teaching programs online require a degree in education, or at least a specialized degree in whatever you're trying to teach. Outschool is not like that. I am not being paid by Outschool to do this. I am honestly saying this because it has been a super great secondary income for me and my family, both for me and my wife, who are both doing it. And I just want to share that with you. And I want to invite you to also join Outschool, also teach classes on Outschool, because it's going to help you financially. My wife and I have decided we're going to be using a big portion of the money we make on Outschool for our yearly vacation. And that's just made our whole budgeting system so much easier to work around, because we have that extra income coming in. So if you're interested in Outschool, please be sure to check out the link in the description. Click that link, join Outschool. It is going to take a week or two for them to approve you as a teacher. However, there is no cost. It's free. It doesn't take that long to sign up. Very simple application. And then once you're approved, you can start to make classes and get on your way. So I hope this video has been helpful to you. I hope you check out Outschool. I hope it's able to help you out in the future. Leave a comment after you've signed up. Leave a comment. Let me know your experience with it. Or maybe you're already on Outschool. Let me know experience with Outschool, and we're going to be able to help each other out, figure out tips, how to make Outschool better, how to make our experience teaching better as well. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe and like the video. It's going to help me find more people to help. The whole point of this channel is to help you stretch your dollar. Whether you're on a tight salary, whether you got extra money, my point of this channel is to help you get where you want to get, be where you want to be, reach your goals, enjoy life, make memories, because that's what life is all about. And so if you think Outschool is helpful to you and you want more tips, I'm going to be reviewing other programs, giving more tips, sharing my personal experiences, what's worked for me. And that's what this whole channel is about. So if you like that, be sure to subscribe and like, and I hope to see you guys soon.